Good evening. Welcome to the very first live stream and the very first video of our Lyons Den Solutions YouTube channel. Wow, this is it. It's Vlogmas 2020. Who knows what can happen? But first, let me introduce myself. I'm Kevin Lyons. I am the CEO and Chief Solutions Officer of Lyons Den Solutions, and I want to welcome you to this YouTube channel. I want to tell you a little bit tonight about what Lyons Den Solutions is, a little bit about my background, and just kind of have this be an introduction type of thing going on tonight. We have a lot of great content coming up for you, and we're participating in Vlogmas this year, which is a 31-day challenge in December to where we're going to come live with you, either myself or other team members or a combination of that, and we're going to produce some type of video every day for the next 31 days, all the way through this Christmas season. So first off, thank you for watching this video. All of the other videos probably look so much more polished and so much better than this one because honestly, it is 11 o'clock on day one of Vlogmas, and I said, you know, we do live streaming all day long for our clients. We do live conferences, we do virtual conferences, we do medical education, we do all types of things for everyone else. However, it's now time that we also do that for Lyons Den Solutions in our company. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about that. So again, I'm Kevin Lyons and I welcome you to this channel. I am 49 years old. I don't look like it, hopefully, maybe, probably, but anyways, I had an amazing life. I am a father, I'm a husband, I have two beautiful girls, 23 and 13, one's in college and we homeschool the other. I have some unique hobbies. I do nature photography. I also love to RV. Our family, we have a Class A RV and we drive all over the country. We just got back from a trip to Michigan and back, and even in the midst of COVID and all the things that we have going on in our life in this crazy 2020, we just find such great solitude in hopping in the RV and traveling. I have an amazing, amazing, beautiful wife that I've been married to. She's my first wife and she's my only wife. And she is a multi-time cancer survivor. She went through breast cancer. She went through all types of different things. She's such an overcomer and overachiever. She's an inspiration. She's just amazing, amazing woman of God. I also am a startup junkie. I've actually started, I think it's 8 or 9 different startups. And I've learned a lot about starting up companies and organizations and bringing ideas and thoughts and concepts to market. I'm a marketer. I've been a chief marketing officer. I've been a chief technology officer. I've been a vice president of information technology. I've done a lot of different things in life, but I've only really had about 2 real jobs. The rest of them are startups or opportunities that we've created. We've had some great exits. We've had some great things. I had, back in my early days, I had a Christian lifestyle and events magazine with my wife, Vicki, and I created called Koinonia Magazine. And it was amazing. I was 23 years old, and my wife and I were like, we feel an inspiration to go and start this magazine. And we did 5 years of this magazine, distributing 20,000 copies to over 500 locations throughout South Florida. We had a lot of fun doing that. I also found myself working in an environment that I exited, and I was like, I want to start something that is different and that can really help people and that can engage families. And we were blessed to have the opportunity back in 2008 to start Lyons Den Solutions. And at first, it was a home-based business. It's always been a virtual business. We've never had an office. We've never had a warehouse or anything like that. But it was a home-based business, and we were doing web development, and I was doing web design, and we were doing marketing and marketing concepts. We started in 2008 on Twitter and social media, and really started to develop our presence, or my presence personally, because at first it was just me, and Vicki was homeschooling and raising our beautiful girls, and we were just trying to make things happen. Over time, we've developed a client load and we developed a company, and we now are a virtual company. We have 13 employees and many contractors, but our 13 employees are over many states. We have employees in California, in Texas, in North Carolina, in Tennessee. We have employees in West Virginia, and we have been a virtual company for years. I mean, like 8 years now. And when COVID happened and the pandemic happened, it was very easy for us to transform into this virtual space because we were already there. We have never had an office. We have never had any type of localized place that we all came together, but we always served our clients through all of the virtual tools and technologies and the lifestyle that provides us. Like I mentioned before, I'm an RV enthusiast, so we actually like to take our RV and travel. Just recently, we took a 2-week trip up. We live in Central Florida. You don't know me, so I'm going to introduce myself a little bit here. We live in Central Florida, and we took a trip all the way up to Mackinac in Michigan and back. It was a 2-week trip. It was beautiful. We chased the fall colors all the way down, but we worked all the way up and back, and we homeschooled all the way up and back. And my oldest daughter, she's a student at Liberty University, and she did her school all the way up and back. And that's part of this virtual lifestyle that allows us to explore and do things that are a little different. So back to Lyons Den Solutions. So we find ourselves predominantly in opportunities of taking organizations, whether it's nonprofits or faith-based organizations or individuals, and we help them imagine and develop solutions to support their mission and vision surrounding their dreams. And we've done that so well, and we've been so thankful and so fortunate, especially through this whole COVID thing. And we do a lot of live streaming. We converted a national Congress conference, like a 4-day event that usually is live every year, to a virtual event. We've done many different virtual conferences using live streaming technologies. We've built platforms, to support that. And again, we've been so thankful and so grateful for the success that we found in that we feel that now's that time that we want to share and we want to give back. And we want to share with you. I'm just going to say, we're not looking for new clients. We're not looking for new sales opportunities. We're not looking for really anything other than we feel a responsibility as a team of myself and my wife and our senior directors and our whole team, that we want to start giving back to other organizations, other small businesses, other groups, and share with you how we develop the solutions that we use successfully for us. And maybe that can help you in your business. Maybe you're a solo entrepreneur, maybe you're a startup, or maybe you're an established church or an established business. We have discovered some things that we want to share with you over time. So really, that's what I want this YouTube channel to be. I want it to be a lot of live content, a lot of engagement content. You'll find this on Facebook as well. We have done such a great job at serving so many other clients and so many other people's needs that it's kind of like the shoemaker's kid, or the shoemaker analogy, to where we haven't done a great job of promoting Lyons Den Solutions. And I've talked to my team and our staff quite a bit, and it's like, what do we want to do with this? What do we want to do with all of this knowledge? I mean, of doing multi-day conferences and of converting things to live streams and doing revenue development and grant strategy and advocacy and education and the whole lifestyle of the virtual lifestyle. And the whole team really wants to share with others how we do what we do, to hopefully it can inspire you and it can encourage you. Many of our friends who have not lived in the virtual world, who have not had a virtual workspace or worked from home or worked remotely, who were thrust into that in the midst of COVID, have really struggled, with social skills and how do you get together and how do you collaborate and all of those things. And those are some things that we've worked out over the past 8 years, and we want to share some of those secrets. We've also, like I shared, we've converted a lot of events to live stream broadcasts and developed even deeper engagements in the virtual space than we even saw in our live conferences. And we want to share with you some of those tips and secrets and so forth. One thing that you'll learn about Lyons Den is we're very cultural or culture specific. We're culture focused, to where we want to preserve work-life balance. We want to preserve creativity. We want to preserve a lot of the freedoms that virtual life gives us, which unfortunately, because of COVID over the last since March, a lot of the world has been thrust into having to work at home and having to work virtually, and they sometimes see it as a constraint. And they're not able to be there with their friends. They're not able to go into the office. They're not able to do this and that and the other. And it's really interesting because we've always seen it as a freedom. And we want to kind of have those conversations with you as we develop this channel. Now, we're also going to be sharing a lot more practical things and pragmatic things. Some of the things is like, we're going to talk about how we produce our conferences and our multi-day events. I'm a huge fan of a piece of software called Ecamm Live, which that's software that you're actually seeing me on here. You have my lower third down there. You saw my intro with the background music. Those are all scenes that I'm doing myself on Ecamm Live, and I'm streaming this live onto YouTube through Ecamm Live. I have a pretty extensive setup, and I've learned from a great group of friends on the Ecamm community network. We also use a lot of other technologies like Infusionsoft and WordPress, and we've used Memberium and LearnDash, and we have a lot of equipment like the Rodecaster Pro and different microphones and live stream sets. We've learned a lot surrounding how to set up a professional live stream environment with multi-guests and everyone else, and we're like, why are we holding on to this knowledge? This is a time and place to where we need to share that knowledge with other people, because if we can help you, Zig Ziglar, I worked with Zig years ago through another time in my life, and he was an amazing man, an amazing presenter, Zig Ziglar. And he said, if you help enough other people get what they want, you get what you want. And that is so true, but we feel like we need to help even more. So we hope that you come along with this journey with us. You're going to see on this channel some of my colleagues, some of my team members that will come alongside. We'll be interviewing some other people in the industry, both in the events industry, the live streaming industry, the technology industry, marketing and social media. We're going to be talking about engagement strategies. We're going to be talking about, how do you actually thrive virtually? How do you take this whole live stream environment and Zoom calls and everything else and make it something that's beyond what the limitations of the platform is? Make it stand out, make it different. And we just want to share with you a lot of our experiences, and along the way, get to know you and see how we can help each other. Again, I'm not doing this for promotion. I'm not trying to come up with, other client designs and ideas. We may have some courses and stuff like that in the future, but our initial heart in this is we want to help you thrive virtually. And we want to help you develop, not just take on our solutions that we've done, because we have Lyons Den Solutions, but we really want to teach you how to come up with your own solutions to thrive in your business. So I hope you stick around with us. I hope we develop some relationships and we get to meet some really amazing people. Again, if you like RVing, if you like, I have a lot of unique hobbies, and a lot of our team that you'll meet over, the course of the next couple of months, we have a lot of unique things, and we just like to connect on those levels and see where that takes us. But this is day one of Vlogmas. It's late. It's 11:12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in Central Florida. But I'm putting a stake in the ground, and I'm going to see what we can do as we participate in Vlogmas. So I hope you follow along with us, and I hope you subscribe, hit the bell, grab the notifications, and let's kind of just go from there. Take care, and I'll see you on day 2.